Hi guys, we're starting into another part of the build. So we're getting ready to build this little dog house here, right here. And so a lot of times they'll come like this, in this like little packet I think you've seen me use before. But I like to, before just popping them out, because if you just pop them out, you can get splinters and stuff because I like to try and take my knife, and they've got like these little attachments, and I don't know if you can see them, but see there's little attachments in there. You can see kind of through, and then there's parts where you can't see. Those little attachments, you just kind of get in there and snap them, give them a cut. And make sure you don't cut yourself. It just makes it easier to pop them out, see? And then you pop it out. I may not have done this one very well. See, I didn't do this one very well, so it's not popping out easy. I forgot a couple, it looks like. See? Pop it out. Oh, we got another dog bone. We've got dog bones everywhere in this house. But see, here's what I was saying. If you don't cut them really well, I don't know if you can see that. See, it's got a little splinter on it. And those can, if they go the wrong way, they go into your build, and then you have to kind of cover it. So I just kind of pick those ones off. Okay. See if we got all of our parts. H5, H6, H3, H4. We'll get the G's later. Okay. And then it's just as simple as putting it together. Oh, they want that. And I'll let you know, it may seem silly, but I keep every little piece of scrap, because when I go to start building my own and not using kits, these can be useful. Or they can be useful when you have another kit and something doesn't go right and you kind of mess up and you don't have an extra part. So it's very useful to keep them. I've used scrap from other builds to help with current builds. All right, we've got to figure out what we're doing here. There we go. And you'll glue it like that. And you glue it like that. See? Just glue it together. Trying to get it straight. Because if you don't get it straight, then it kind of makes everything else cattywampus. See what I mean? The super glue just doesn't always seem to want to work. Super glue. So sometimes if the super glue doesn't work, I do go back to my clear glue for these. It does work, it just takes longer to do the build. So we'll sit here and hold it for a minute and see if we get a bond. If not, then, well, some reason it's not wanting to hold. So we'll use our clear glue and we'll put it together. Like I said, it just takes a little bit longer because it doesn't dry as fast as the super glue. And put our other wall on. Remembering trying to be straight, which isn't always the easiest when you're trying to do this. And then we got to kind of wait until those two dry before we can actually move on, because otherwise you're going to have quite a mess. Trust me, I've tried this before and it doesn't work. Since the super glue isn't working for us, we're going to have to take a break. So I'll see you when it's dry and we'll put on the other edges. Like and subscribe for me, please. Thank you. Okay, so we're getting the other walls on. We got to get the floor in there. The floor is going to be a little trickier. I just glued the front on, so it's going to take a little bit of time. But what we're going to do is we're going to glue the bottom in like that. And then we're going to get the top. Put the top on. 4, 5, and 6.